Hello everybody, it's Jess here with Bless Jess. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to another daily vlog. However, this is going to be videos made a little bit different because truly we have done nothing today. I'm just now opening this video up at like 8 o'clock at night. So today is Sunday for us. We desperately needed like this day of rest. We've watched lots of church services. I've taken like 2 naps. We've done nothing. Like we have just relaxed all day. So I kept trying to like pick up the camera and talk to you guys, and I was like, there's nothing to show them. There's nothing to show them. So I thought we'd come on here and chat for just a minute, and David's going to come in a minute too, and we're going to chat about some stuff. But I just wanted to say hi. I will have all of the timestamps down below, so whatever we talk about, you'll be able to kind of go to what you want to watch, or we'd love to have you join us for the whole thing. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. We'd love to have you join our family. I post every single day over here on YouTube, and I love it. I thought I just heard Mark say he has to go potty. He's in bed. Okay, sorry you guys. I guess he didn't have to go, but right now during the middle of, you know, him just barely being potty trained, anytime I kind of hear, I kind of think I hear him say potty, I'm like, oh, do you need to go potty? He is fine. He didn't have to go. So we have, like I said, done nothing much today. We've watched lots of church online. We cuddled, the kids played. We had a bunch of like weird nights with Nate this past week, getting up really early in the middle of the night. So between all of that and everything that's been going on the last month or so, I think I was just so tired. Everything kind of caught up to me. So I spent a lot of the day just laying, relaxing, reading, watching YouTube, taking naps. It was actually really great. So tomorrow the kids are back in school, and you know, everything kind of gets back to normal. I wanted to go to the grocery store today. That didn't happen. So I'll be going to the grocery store tomorrow. But we kind of wanted to talk to you guys about a few things. And I know a lot of you have been waiting to hear like some big news. So David's coming in. We're going to talk about it. So if y'all are new and you didn't know, we have been transitioning to a new, well, do you want to say, like, David, the church that we were at, we've been transitioning.
This past week. Yeah. Last weekend.
Hold on. We're talking about 2 different things.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so David had a job here in Indiana.
Oh, yeah, correct.
I'm trying to like go back.
Gotcha.
He lost it. What was it?
Let's go back.
About a month ago or so.
Yeah.
The church decided.
The church released me January 19th of this year.
And we were kind of like surprised. It was really hard at first.
This was my look right here.
We were a little bit shocked, but we know like God's timing is perfect.
Yeah.
And we knew God had a plan, but things kind of moved really quickly. I shared on here like a few weeks after that you were talking to a church.
Right.
And it went on for like 3 hours, and everybody was like, oh, this sounds like it, you know.
Yeah. Well, and that's usually one of the marks, is that if you can talk to the guys that on the other end of the phone for an extended period of time, then probably that means you're going to like each other in person too.
Yeah.
So we talked with several churches over the last month, but this is the first one that I really felt, I could hang out with these guys.
Yeah, and so this position is in Arkansas, and it's a campus pastor position, which is a little different than you've ever done before. Yeah,
campus pastor basically means there's a parent church, so the main campus, and then they extend campuses out from, you know, their main campus. So think of it like a wagon wheel. The main campus is the hub, and then you got a spoke over here, so forth and so on. Those of you that have ever heard of a church called Church of the Highlands, they are like one of the masters at planning campuses. What's really cool is that the campus pastor usually facilitates the campus, takes care of the campus, pastors the people there, but they don't usually speak.
They usually
stream the message in from the main campus.
And that's what a lot of you guys were saying, like, oh, well, if it's campus pastor, then, you know, it'll be streamed in, the message will be streamed in. However, this is a little bit different.
No, so at this campus, the lead pastor wants the campus pastors to grow as pastors in every aspect. He wants them to counsel. He wants them to do weddings. He wants them to do funerals. He wants them to, small groups, budgets, everything. He wants us to get everything, including weekly preaching. And so I will be preparing to preach every single week, and which is really, really cool. I'll also be helping grow and develop the worship team there, which is really, really cool. And then as the campus grows and, builds on itself, one of my duties will be to grow leaders under me there. So it's really cool.
Anyway, not to get too far ahead of it, we really liked that because David wants to do more than just, you feel called to do more than just music.
Right.
And, but at the same time, you've never really done like,
Right.
it would be a totally new experience to just jump in and have to take over a church and be lead pastor and not have any support. So this is like the best of both worlds. You would have support from the main campus, but then you would also be able to kind of do
a lot of the things that God's leading me and that God has, gifted me to do, because I'm not going to be the same as the main pastor. I'm not going to be the same as the other campus pastor. I'm going to be very different in what I am and who I am. And the great thing is that's what they want. They don't want a bunch of cookie cutters that are just like the main campus. They want every campus to be unique.
Which is I know if you don't know, that's very unique.
Very unique.
Usually campus pastors, it's almost like they are cookie cutters.
Right.
So we are really excited about that position. And just like a week ago, we went and visited. What did you think when you visited?
Fell in love. Love the city. We love the people. We love the environment. We love the culture of the church as a whole. And they want that same culture. His exact words were, I want unity, not uniformity, which is really, really great. So I want you to maintain the same spirit and atmosphere and culture that you feel on our campus, but be yourself there. So that's awesome. That's what we want to do.
Yeah. So we really enjoyed meeting everybody. Everybody was so welcoming, and we did really feel at home and really excited. Now, the campus that we are going to be at, they're remodeling it. It's not
remodel.
It's not done.
Almost from the ground up.
It's like a construction site right now. But anyway, it's really exciting. So last Sunday, you got offered the position.
Yep.
And
at 4 p.m. I took it.
So we couldn't tell you guys because we wanted to have the church to have time to tell the congregation and all of that. But now we can finally announce, because they have already announced it.
They've announced it. Now we've announced it.
We have a job. You have a job.
We know where we're going.
So we are moving to Arkansas. I know a lot of you guys were like, I know that's going to be the right church. I know it. So you guys called it.
You've been praying for us. So God's kind of dropping in your spirit.
Yes. You know how happy we are and how much. It's okay. I told David, vlogs are casual. If you get your head cut off a little bit, it's okay. So we are trying actively to sell our house. We also haven't been able to tell you guys that because I feel like if we told y'all that our house is on the market, you would know about the job.
You might want a house.
And so we put our house on the market last week. We've already had 3 showings, I think, and we have a couple more tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So things have been crazy. If you've ever tried to sell a house, it's really a lot. You try to keep everything clean all the time, which with kids and life,
good luck with that.
It's impossible. So we actually have been really blessed. We've had a lot of headway, or what is it called? We've had a lot of
help,
notice before.
Yes.
Like our realtor's really good about trying to give us as much notice as possible. It's not like in 30 minutes we have to,
I think the shortest time she's given us yet has been like 3 hours.
So, I think even longer than that. So, and she was like, I'm sorry for the short notice. I'm like, hey,
we can do that. We can do that.
We had a few showings last week. So far, there's a few people of those that are interested and they want to come look at them again or come look at the house again. So we're just really praying. Y'all help us pray.
Yep.
That this house sells quickly. We are looking at houses in Arkansas too. We have some that we like, but until we sell the house and all the timing,
Hopefully one of my next trips to go down there and keep this process moving of getting us down there, I'll be able to look at some houses, put Jess on FaceTime, basically just how we got this house. So they did the same process.
Yeah. So the kids, I know everybody's question is, when are y'all moving? It really depends on how quickly the house sells. If the house sells quickly, then, it could be in April. That's probably the soonest it would be.
I think so.
If it doesn't sell quickly, then we could be finishing out the school year. We just really don't know. So you guys help us pray. We want to get settled as soon as possible, get the kids settled as soon as possible. And everybody's also going to ask how the kids are doing during this.
They're so resilient. They're doing so good.
Mark, of course, is just like, yay, Arkansas. Every time I say, do you want to move to Arkansas? He's like, yeah, get dressed, put shoes on. I'm like, well, not right now. And then Nate still, I think,
he's kind of trying to figure it out.
Yeah, he's just like, no, I live in Indiana. And then he asked me one time, all of our stuff, how did he say it? Something about like all of our stuff staying in Indiana. Like he was confused how we would move everything. And so I explained it. No, all of your stuff is coming. We're going to get a big moving truck. And, so I hope that helped he understand a little bit more.
Right. Lucy's taking it the hardest.
She is, but she's also the most excited because she
Right.
did make some friends there, and she's sad, I think, about leaving her friends here, but she's also really
And her
excited.
piano teacher, and
Yeah.
she does love this house.
She does love this house. So it's definitely bittersweet a little bit for all of us, but we are really excited, and we definitely feel like this is the right
Yes.
fit for our family.
This is God.
This is God. Like the timing of it,
Yes.
it could not have worked out better. So we now just need this house to sell.
So
Pray, help us pray. The job situation's great. David's going to be commuting a little bit back and forth to kind of get, started down there.
Yeah. A lot of work to do. I'll be preaching probably most weekends now. I might come back up for one weekend, but they want me to really start building momentum there because we're dedicating the church in a month, and then we're doing a full-on launch not long after that. So a lot of stuff. Plus, like I said, it's a total remodel. So they want to know, Pastor David, what do you want in this room? What do you want the colors to be? Blah, blah, blah. I can't do a lot of that if I'm not there and looking at it.
Yeah, so we're going to have to be really flexible, and David's going to have to be coming and going a lot, which means I'm going to be here with the kids trying to sell the house. So that's another reason we just need this house to sell quickly and smoothly and all of that. We have a great house. It's in a great location. So I know
the only house in this neighborhood up for sale because people don't want to leave this neighborhood.
That's what our realtor said. She's like, people don't leave y'all's neighborhood. There's hardly ever houses for sale. Most of these people have lived here. Our neighbors have lived here for like 30 years ever since the neighborhood was developed. So it's a great neighborhood. It's in a central location to a lot of things.
School's right up the road. Walmart's right down the road.
It's in a great place. So I know that it will sell.
It's going to sell.
It's just stressful right now. But anyway, we are really excited. I'm so excited to finally be able to tell you guys and see y'all to know. I've gotten so many comments like, when are y'all going to know? Or when can y'all tell us? And I'm like, oh, I can't say it yet until the church tells everybody. Right. So if you're watching from the church, thank
you for being patient.
Some of them have followed us over here and found my YouTube channel. So hi.
Hi.
We vlog. It's a little bit weird. I feel like people that just meet us are like, oh, I found your YouTube channel. It's kind of weird. Like you vlog every day, but we have such a great support system here.
David, you're married to a celebrity.
Not quite. But anyway, we're really excited to get settled in a new space. What are you most excited about?
Just this next season, because one of the things I really love is that this church is definitely a church that's all about, moving forward and doing awesome things for God and staying on the cutting edge of everything. And they really want to get better at everything they do. But the biggest thing this pastor said that really sold me is he said, I used to pastor all the people, but now in this stage, God wants me to pastor my pastors.
Yeah.
And I never had that because most of the churches I've served in, the pastor has to do everything and I had to do everything. But this church is at a level with so many leaders under that we take care of a lot of the things with the people and he gets to take care of us, which is very rare. And so this is going to be a really great environment. They have such a low turnover. People have been working there 20, 30 years. Yeah. And so the opportunity for us to go to a place that we can settle, put our roots in, stay there for a long time. And what's really cool is they've even said, as I said earlier, as you grow within your position, if the Lord starts putting stuff on your heart, what if I wanted to do this or do this or do this? Instead of going, well, we don't have that, you have to go find that. They go, no, how can we help create that here? How can we help give you a chance to do that here? So just the opportunity to grow with this church and discover what else have I not learned that I can learn? What else can I learn from this pastor? What else can we learn as a couple working in ministry together that we have never learned before? And they're going to give us time and space to do that. And it's so refreshing.
We're so excited. I know a lot of you are really excited, as were we, to learn that they had a special needs class for Nate. That's at the main campus.
Huge. And it will be at our campus too.
We are going to try to do our best to have it at our campus too. But that was such a blessing. Y'all know that we've really struggled in the past trying to be involved at church, but not having really a space for Nate. And to have a church that sees that need and has people that want to do to a class and to give that as a gift to not only the kids, but the parents. That was such a blessing. The kids, Nate loved it. He loved it.
Had so much fun.
Yeah, so much fun. So we are so excited about all of it. We really, really connected with the pastor and his wife and the other campus pastor and his wife. And I could just see us like being friends,
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that's our big news. Is there anything else I forgot to say?
No. Again, just pray for the transition process. Pray for us. Pray that God shuts all the houses we're not supposed to have down, and the one that we're supposed to have keeps it on the market for us.
We found like 4 or 5 houses that were like, oh yeah, like you know, we could see like those are good options. So we're just see timing wise what's still available when our house sells. Anyway, that is it. Thank you guys for all of your prayers.
Yes.
All of your support. I don't know how I would have done this season without you guys praying and being so encouraging and loving on us and all the things. It feels like it's been like 6 years.
It's only been 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Something like that.
It's been really fast. And I love that we have a daily record of every single day in this season. And I hope it's encouraging to you watching that God is faithful and he has a plan.
And just because you're in a waiting season doesn't mean God's forgotten you.
That's right. And, you know, even though bad things happen, he works them all out for our good. So even though, you know, it was sad what happened, we still are sad about it.
Yeah.
We can trust that God's plan is perfect and he works all of the bad things out for our good. So anyway, that is going to be our short, like, chatty vlog because there's nothing else to show y'all. It's 8:47 and the kids are in bed and we're gonna go to bed. I'm sorry I didn't like vlog today, but y'all could have just saw me laying on the couch or like laying in the bed. That was basically it. So anyway, tomorrow we have a showing at 9:45 and at 3. So we gotta get some cleaning done and laundry and things. So I love you guys so much. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, leave us a comment down below, and definitely subscribe if you're new. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
I've tried, written down the words to say. It is time. I've been waiting 5